Hello and welcome to this special interview with the Family Office, an independent wealth management firm serving some of the wealthiest families, individuals, and investors in the GCC. The Family Office aims to preserve and grow wealth outside the typical private banking model through exclusive private investment opportunities in alternative assets. This is especially crucial during the current volatile and uncertain global economic environment. I'm joined by Mr. Abdulmohsin Al Omran, founder and CEO of the Family Office. Pleasure to speak with you today.
Thank you very much for hosting me.
Now tell us, do you predict a global recession? And if so, how can investors prepare?
Well, if one watches all our interviews over the last 12 months, we have been warning people of a global recession. What has happened is, after the 2008 financial crisis, the Federal Reserve and the other central banks have continued to pump liquidity through quantitative easing 1, 2, 3, and 4. While they were preparing to dry liquidity out, the unfortunate situation of COVID has taken place. This has forced them to even double down on that liquidity. That liquidity have resulted into a new bubble that has been created across all sectors, especially on any asset classes that has yield. Therefore, following such liquidity, the biggest problem that took place in the last 12 months is the rise in inflation, accelerated by the uncertainty in the global geopolitical as a result of the war in Russia and Ukraine. All these are factors that are helping or fueling the possibility of a bigger recession globally.
How does the Family Office really help investors to build diversified and future-proof portfolios?
The Family Office differentiates itself when it comes once you compare it with other providers of investment opportunities. We do not sell single products. We do not sell deals. We actually understand the client current objective and where they want to be in 5, 10, and 20 years. Our job is to keep clients wealthy as they are already wealthy. We do not speculate with their money. Therefore, we understand their risk appetite, their liquidity needs, and based on that, we create a very structured portfolio with a diversified asset classes, and then we start deploying into the asset classes when the time is appropriate. We have avoided the real estate in a big way in the last 5 years to protect clients' money. Most of other institutions have marketed real estate. We have avoided that to ensure clients' money is protected.
And what is your advice to investors to allow them to make intelligent decisions that achieve their objectives in an ever-changing environment?
Well, you've said a very important word, an ever-changing environment. So when you have the uncertainty, the best way to protect your wealth is by diversifying, by looking more at 5, 10, and 20 years rather than trying to guess what will happen tomorrow. Because markets could go up and down in the short term, but over a longer term, an investor can make money with a less volatility if they end up investing with the right managers and picking the right asset classes at the right time. So having that discipline of continuously diversified, continuously investing is the key to winning this uncertain moments and challenging environment.
And what factors should investors consider when planning an investment strategy that preserves and grows wealth and mitigates risk?
As I've said earlier, the key thing is the discipline, diversification, and investing with the best managers. We invest with the top managers in the world. We basically become partners of them in every deal. Where they invest $500 million to $1 billion, and our clients, we would take between $20 to $50 million per deal, and we will syndicate that to our clients, not on a distribution capacity, but more into an asset allocation, on a predetermined asset allocation for those clients. Clients will end up with 50 to 100 deals with the best managers in the world. We basically democratize the alternative markets or the private markets globally through our digital platform that we have launched in the region and in Switzerland as well during last month. only through diversification clients can sustain and grow their wealth.
Mr. Abdulmohsin Al Omran, founder and CEO of the Family Office, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.